So, have I been keeping a secret? Time will tell. As you know, I test rode the Amflow courtesy of Don Skenes in Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, which is on one of my previous videos, at Bike Park Wales, and yeah, had a great day. But was it good enough to make me want to buy one? I've got the Levo Ohlins limited edition right now, which is amazing. The colour, the suspension, just pops. I love it. So, did the Amflow do enough to make me change my mind? Let's go find out. So I guess I need to answer a question that you've probably all been asking yourselves since I took the Amflow demo bike out from Don Skenes the other day. I wasn't going to do it. I didn't think the Amflow would be as different enough as the Levo, but after coming back from Bike Park Wales and just sitting there, I took a week. I did take a week, but yeah, I couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist. So I went down to Don Skenes. When was it? A week last Thursday. And I sat on a medium, sat on a large, just tried them both out. And I ended up, the medium definitely was too small for me. So I ended up getting the Pro on Monday. So it's all been busy framed, all ready to go for me. So I have taken it out for a bit of a shakedown ride, but the reason I wanted to come to you today was to give it a good ride and just get used to it. So yeah, as you can see, obviously I have been down to the bar to get Wi-Fi signal, so it's a little bit dirtier, but it's insane. I absolutely love it so much. So obviously with the Pro, you get a Fox factory setup, Magura MT7s. You get the Axis X01, but it doesn't have an external battery. It's integrated into the 800 watt hour battery, which is makes a massive difference, because if you're like me, you'll forget to charge the derailleur and then you're stuck on a ride. So at least now I don't have to worry about that. It's all integrated. As long as I charge the battery, we're good. It does come with a frame bag, which is pretty cool. Bolts into the top tube with 2 screws. So I've just put a few tools in there, so I am going to worry about carrying a backpack. So it fits mostly everything I need in there. So it's perfect. I added the front mudguard. That's a must. I don't tend to go for a rear mudguard, but a front mudguard is a must. So done that, and that's pretty much all the changes I've made to it so far. And yeah, put some Bergtech pedals on it again. I do like the Bergtechs. I was going to go for the Crank Brothers stamps, but now I've decided to go back to my Bergtechs because I trust them. I do want to change the tyres over to the Continental tyres, onto the Cryptotels. So I want to get that done soon, because even though the Assegai up front is okay, it's very draggy, and I've got the Aggressor on the back, which is, it is a trail tyre, it's nothing more than that. So if I want to take it to Bike Park, it's a little slick for me. So yeah, it's gonna have a fun day on it, and see where we go. So Paul's gonna ride the Levo today, and if anybody's interested, I am going to be selling my Mondraker Crafty XR, obviously with all the Ohlins kit on it. So if anybody is interested, please comment or reach out to me, and I can certainly have a chat with you about that. But yeah, so I'm riding this, Paul's riding the Crafty, and we're going up there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So with that said, We've just had breakfast, we've had bacon and eggs. We're going to get ourselves ready and head on out. So I shall see you later. So I've just done roughly 10 miles down to the pub and back to get our Wi-Fi signal to activate Starlink. So I've just come back. So the EcoFlow is now running the Starlink and it's charging my bike ready to head on out later on. It won't take long to charge. I think I lost about 15%, which is really, really good. So yeah, EcoFlow's doing its thing. I'm looking forward to charging the EcoFlow later to see how well the alternator charger works. So yeah, exciting. I love my gadgets. Right, cuppa time. Shall I show you what turbo does now? Huh? I smoked you. So I just come back from a 16-mile ride around Brianne, and obviously testing out this bike for the first time properly, because the last twice has only been in my lunch hour, so it's been a quick blast. So we've had a really good ride today. Stayed in auto a lot until the end when I was in turbo to do the hills. More about that in a minute. So yeah, so how have I felt on this bike today? I feel as if I probably could do another 50 miles on it. I'm not gonna lie, I've come back and I'm feeling amazing. The bike is, honestly, I can't explain how good this motor is. And even the bike itself, it just feels good for me and my height. It is a large. My Levo is a large, but this just feels, because it's a little bit smaller than the Levo, it feels about right for me now. So I'm really, really pleased that I chose a large. I think the medium would have just been too small for me. I had to get over a few gates today, so this absolutely was worth its weight in gold when we had to lift them over the 5-bar gates today. A lot lighter than the Levo that we took with us as well, so that's definite plus. Axis, obviously the Amflow that I rode in Bike Park was the base model. This is obviously the Pro. So the base model has got cable gearing. I think it's SRAM GX. Obviously this one has got the XO1 integrated derailleur. It definitely needs it, because you are literally shifting constantly, especially uphill, because you just can't keep up with the pedals and the cadence you need, so you are constantly shifting when you're under pressure. So Axis really does help with that. That's definitely one thing I found over the base model. What else? So going downhill, well, it is what it is. Going downhill is fantastic. Obviously with the 160, 150 Fox Factories, you know, you've got a proven suspension system there that just works absolutely flawlessly. Love it. Had the same system on my Neat. Is great. It is the Fox 36, but obviously I think 36s come mostly on these SLs. I've got 38s then on the big full fats, but then this is a full fat because ultimately it's 120 Newton meters of torque and up to 1000 watts of power. It's insane. Okay, so on the climbs, yeah, very interesting. The climbs for me, I did go in turbo in the climbs. Not boost today, I haven't used boost. But in turbo and the climbs, it's like you're on the flat. That's basically all I can say. You are literally just pedaling as if you're on the flat. It feels strange. I am climbing up some steep hills and I feel as if I'm just pedaling on the flat. That for me is just amazing. So if you want to get fit on this bike, you can, just don't go in turbo. Now, one thing I will say is when I was putting a bit of power down on the pedals, so if I was like in too high a gear in turbo and it started struggling, that's when I noticed the motor starting to flatten out. As soon as you come down the gears and start spinning the cranks a bit more, but yeah, it seems to like cadence over power on the cranks. So that's a definite difference to something like the Bosch or even the Levo. So that's something to bear in mind. You have to spin those cranks. So ultimately, as long as your legs are moving, this thing will just take you up Everest. I'm sure it will. So for me, I am super happy. Like, super happy. This is the bike for me, definitely. And I can't wait to have even more adventures. So this is just the first of many, and there's many more to come. So yeah, I'm so happy. I love it. So yeah, watch this space and I'll have some more adventures on it very soon. Bye.